Alright guys, it's the first time I've done a video, and I thought, well, I'm sitting here and I'm making dinner, so why not just make a video of me making dinner, huh? Everybody else does it right, so I'm making manwiches. Alright, this is the way I do it. I don't know if anybody else, but this is the way I do it. I've already browned my 80-20 meat, sitting right there off to the side. Now I'm getting ready to do my onions and garlic, there was something else. I can't remember what I was going to put in. But anyway, it's real life, folks. Real life. All right. Onions. Oh, wait. I turned off the burner. Ha ha ha. Got to turn it back on. All right. So here we go. Get that a little bit hot. So we got onions, garlic. And I know there was something else I'm missing. But you know what? I'm going to move on because I don't have it out here, so I can't remember what it was. So, all right. Got the skillet going. Cast iron, of course. Yeah, I think it's hot enough now. Almost. See, first video, you can't remember or you can't forget to shut off the burner. And this is part of cramped living also, as I got my... This is actually an oven and a microwave and an air fryer all in one right there. Right next to the stove. So, kind of cramped quarters here. Alright, looks hot enough to me. Got my chopped onions, and yes, I'm a baby when it comes to onions. I can't chop with a knife because I cry. I still cry with this, but not as much. Whew, potent. Alright, and the way we gotta add a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin, of course. And I actually put a touch of butter in there too because I think it tastes better. And yes, I'm wearing my work shorts. It's actually right after this is when I practice for my The Voice audition tomorrow. So actually tonight I need to do 2 videos that I need to submit along with an introduction of myself. So that's what I'm going to do tonight after dinner. That's the only reason why you guys are watching me make manwiches. Yeah, get it off the burner a little bit. I got a little bit too hot there. A little jiggy with that. All right, let's add a little bit of that garlic in there. Make this house smell wonderful. And yes, I love garlic. And I put the juice and everything in there, so I don't really care. Whoops. Can't burn that garlic, though. Got to get it off there real quick. All right, and I take it off the burner. And then I kind of a little weird this way, but I kind of season my stuff right here, right now. Got to season every level. I learned that on the food channel, right? I know onion salt for onions, but trust me, when you only got a little bit like that, it's perfect. All right, that's good for this stuff right here. Now we put it back on the burner, get that little warming up a little bit. I know the chefs are probably just going to kill me, but, you know, this is what happens in this economy when you can't afford a whole lot. You know, you got to eat manwiches. You got to doctor them up a little bit because I can't handle the canned taste, so got to doctor it up. All right, so can't let that go too much. Garlic's going to burn, so we got to get this in there. Get my 80-20 meat back in there. Get all mixed up. And now, actually I do the tomatoes first. Whoops. Can't get it open. Alright, so probably not allowed to show the brands, I don't know, but I use petite cut tomatoes in tomato juice. And I drain the tomato juice out a little bit. I keep some of it in there. And I just pour that sucker right on there. Woo-hoo! Whole can and everything. I love it. Mix that up a little bit. Oh, that's what I forgot. Haha. I forgot this, and I've only got a little bit left. This is handy stuff right here. This is tomato in a tube. And I hope I have enough to roast a little bit on the pan before I mix it in. I learned that from Food Channel also. Do I have a favorite chef? Well, I'll tell you what. The one I started with, believe it or not, was the Barefoot Contessa and Good Eats. So I like Ina Garten. And the name of the Good Eats guy is just slipping me, and I don't know why, because he's one of my favorites. Yeah, so right now, kind of, you know, everybody likes Bobby Flay. I kind of miss the Iron Chefs a little bit, but if I had to pick a chef that I'd want to cook up against, probably none of them because I'd lose, but it sure would be fun, is Alex Guarnaschelli. She's an amazing Iron Chef. So that's who I'd probably want to learn from, you know, get mentored from, you know, somebody to learn how to cook something besides Manwiches, which I'm actually not too bad on other stuff, but, you know, oh yeah, we got to season our tomatoes, you know, got to put a little bit more salt and pepper in there, season as you go, trust me, it sounds like a lot, but it's not, and I don't need that, I just need salt and pepper right now. Now we're going to put in the sauce. Look at that, a whole can of, it is Sloppy Joe Bold. I usually get thick and chunky, but I wanted to try something different this time. Alright, typically now is when I turn the when I turn the skillet down a little bit, because that cast iron holds the heat a lot and for a long time, so we don't want to overcook stuff. I made a mistake last night and overcooked the chicken. I could probably bounce it off the wall. But it tasted good. It was just overcooked. All right, so that's going to be... I got to get that going just a little bit more. Now we got to add something. You know, we got to season again. You know, Manwich in a can doesn't taste good. So a little bit more salt to get some of that out. A little bit of pepper, you know, because we just added a bunch of tomato sauce, so we got to put more salt and pepper in there. And of course, I'm an onion powder guy. Now we're going to turn that down now that she's a bubbling. All right. The other thing I forgot, we got to put a little bit of garlic powder in here too, because, you know, every level. Usually, I put cayenne pepper in this thing too because I really like a lot of spice. The roommate doesn't like it so much, so I throw some red pepper flakes in there, which I do anyway. Yeah. So to cut out some of the canned flavor, I found a secret, and I did not learn this on the cooking. Well, if I did learn it on the cooking channel, I don't remember it. I thought I came up with it. Maybe I learned it on there. I don't know. But to cut through some of... Man, I sure made a mess here. To cut through that, honey. I used to use sugar. Honey's better, in my opinion. So I just squirt some honey in there. And I'm thinking all the time, I'm getting rid of canned flavor right there. Canned flavor, gone. All right. Mix that up. You know, the other thing that helps get rid of that canned flavor is that roasted... tomato paste that I put in there. Tomato in a tube. Alright, so that's pretty much it right there. Let her simmer a little bit right there. Put all my stuff away. Now I'll just leave it there for now. Kind of let that go for a little bit. And of course for tonight, let's see here. All right, hold on. I'm getting it. I only have so much room in here, guys, so I got to show you. And my roommate squished my hamburger buns. So, I'm going to grab a plate. Throw down my hamburger bun. Actually, typically, I like to air fry it a little bit, get a little bit crunchy, but for the time's sake, I'm not going to do that tonight. Because she's ready to go. Actually, what I'm going to do first, which I didn't do along the way because I've done this a lot, so for me, I know what it's going to taste like. But, you know, for you guys, for the camera and everything, I probably should taste it. Not bad. Ooh, got rid of that canned flavor. I'm missing the cayenne. I should throw it in there anyway, just to piss her off. But anyway, no, I won't do that. Good to go. Like I said, typically I air fry that. Can't use a slotted thing for this. So I'll just get one of these. All right. So then I just slather that right there on the bottom one. Of course, after it's air fried, that's what I do anyway. I used to microwave it till I got this thing, and then I air fry a lot. So I like to throw a whole bunch on there. To me, that's a bunch. Typically, especially when I feel in the cheating mood, and I do tonight, because tonight is night before audition on The Voice. We're going to cheat a little bit. All right, throw a little bit of cheese on there. Typically, like I said, at this point, I'd probably throw this under the air fryer for about, I don't know, a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. But for tonight, we're just going to put it together because we need to have the ending of the video. And the ending of the video typically is when somebody takes a bite of the food, right? So I usually eat it with a fork, but for tonight, and because I hope it gets better likes, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to eat it like normal. I don't care if I made $1 million a month. I would still want Manwich night. All right, love you guys. That's Buddy Jeans Manwiches.